Once your scan completes, you go ahead and export it. Call it whatever makes the most sense to you. For me, this is my hot list export. The hot list I just put together in release 9. But what it is, when I bring in multiple scans, like multiple volume spike scans for multiple days, and it has the same ticker in the multiple days, it flags those as like a hot ticker, since it's had volume spikes for multiple days. So I go ahead and bring in that hot list. It's got 129 tickers on there. I'm going to go ahead and do a buy on it and see if anything triggers. And then I'm going to go ahead and make my 52-week low range higher so that it includes more. I'll go ahead and click on buy here. So these are ones that are close to the gap up zone where they're at their 52-week high or right around there with momentum. And typically they'll see gap up moves in a few days. Once you have this initial list put together, you can put on the stock scores, sort it by the scores or the alerts. You'll have to do the fetch before you can show the RSI, but let's just say I don't want anything that's below 10,000. So my minimum is 10,000. And if it's above 500 million, I also want to exclude it. So I create a sweet spot that it exports. I usually call that volume check. Then I clear the list, and I'll bring in that new file. And then I'll look at the 52-week high and kind of get a feel for what's going on there. I'll double check my price and make sure that I'm not too high. I actually want to export only things that are under $7.77. And I typically call that price check. And you can go through and filter out different aspects and create a pretty effective scan bank that you can then bring in and do some analysis, do a good fetch on it and grab all the stuff, get a harmony score on it. I have my alarms set a little bit looser. As you change these settings, the sliders kind of go to their default settings. They were established with AI ranges, determining where the sweet spots for this kind of stuff were. I can also do daily alarms where I can have it set so that it colorizes the proper range that I'm looking for. A lot of times I like to sort it by stock score, and then I'll export the stock score saying above 17 to 100, and then I'll call that one score check. Then I clear my list, and I just keep doing that, and that's how you get a nice list to analyze. I'll go ahead and fetch this. That'll probably take about 10 minutes.